I'm about to live. I live.
Motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. I bees in the trap, bees in the trap. I bees in the trap, bees in the trap.
Okay guys, so to start off, I'm using this Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer. To set that, I'm going to be using the lightest shade from the Huda Beauty Warm Up Sessions palette. Now, to start with my first transition shade, I'm going to be using this light orange shade from the Mario palette from Anastasia. Now I'm taking this mustard shade from the Venus 2 palette from Lime Crime and I'm placing that right on top. Now I'm taking the orange shade and using that as a darker transition shade. Okay, so now it's time to cut that crease so that my lid shadow can pop. I'm using the Essence Shadow Intensifier and I'm just placing this all over my whole lid, trying to sharpen that crease. Okay, so going back into that Huda palette, I'm taking that same light shade and I'm using that to set where I just put that shadow intensifier. Now I'm taking this green shade from the Venus 2 palette and placing that right on top. And on top of that, I'm taking the green shade from the Mario palette just to intensify it and make it pop. So now I'm taking this brown shade from the Venus palette and I'm using that to make my outer quarter stand out. And to intensify that, I'm taking the brown shade from the Soft Glam palette. And finally, I'm taking the black to really make that outer crease stand out. So now it's time to get started from the face. I'm using this Becca primer. I don't exactly remember the name. I think it's Backlight. I'm taking this liquid highlighter and I'm placing that on my face. And I'm also going to be taking the Maybelline Superstay Foundation and I'm putting that all together and I'm blending it out. As you can see, it's blending out beautifully. Now to set that, I'm going to be using my favorite Sephora Mattifying powder and I'm placing that all over my face. So to conceal under my eye and also to shape that shadow and make it really sharp, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 30 and I'm blending that out using a beauty blender. Now to highlight, I'm taking the KKW Beauty Contour stick, well, highlight and contour stick, and I'm using the highlighting side just to highlight in all the places that I want all over. And I'm blending that out using that same beauty blender. It's honestly been a really long time since I've even used this because it's been a while since she came out with it. Plus she came out with so many other things, so I kind of just forgot about it. But now I see that this definitely will leave you snatched. I must say that I'm really happy with the way that this product works on my face. Like I said, the price point before I made a video about this, it's a little steep, but it works. So now I'm taking the Laura Mercier powder and I'm setting that highlight. So I'm placing this all over the areas that I placed that highlight. As you can see, you can still see the stripes on my forehead, but it's all good because it's all going to blend out. And now it's gone. So now I'm taking the darkest part of the contour stick and I'm using that to contour, obviously. And I'm taking the lighter shade now and using that for my nose contour. Now I'm blending that all out using this angled brush from e.l.f. So to deepen and set that contour, I'm using the darkest shade from the Tarte 2 contour palette. And I'm also going to be taking this blush from that same palette and I'm using it on the apples of my cheeks. So for my first eyeliner, I will be using this black from Sonia Kashuk. It's my favorite. It's the Kajal liner, and it just gives the eyes such a smoky look without smudging. And over that and a little under it, I'm going to be taking this Estee Lauder olive pencil and I'm placing that, like I said, underneath my eye, but a little bit on there as well. And this is going to act as like my smudgy color for underneath my eye. So now I'm going to be doing my liner. I'm only going to do one side in this video because doing liner takes so long, honestly, and I don't want to make this video too long, but you guys get the point from one liner just to see how I shape it. So now I'm taking the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter, and as you can see, this is the bomb.com, honey. It is so pretty. I had doubts about it at first, but after I sprayed my brush and used the proper brush, it definitely is worth getting. So if you didn't get it yet, and if you still can get it, definitely check it out. Now I'm taking the KKW Beauty pigment in the shade Rose Gold and I'm using this as a highlighter. Now for my favorite lashes, and for my mascara primer, I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous primer. For my mascara, I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. For the lips, I'm going in with the NYX Suede Lip Liner in the shade Downtown Beauty. For the lipstick, I'm using this nude shade from Urban Decay and Basquiat collection. It's not available anymore, but you can substitute with your favorite nude. Then on top of that, I'm placing the KKW Beauty lip gloss in the shade Rose Gold. And lastly, to set my makeup, I'm using the matte and set spray from e.l.f. and I'm spraying that all over. And you guys, this is the completed look. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, you can let me know by giving me a thumbs up, and you can also comment below. Let me know what you want to see from me. Subscribe to me because I would love it so much. And as usual, I'm sending so much love your way, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.